Hi friends, it's Miss Thomas. I am so glad to see you again. I'm here today to do a pre-K and kindergarten math lesson with you. Like always, we always have to start off with our objectives. And our objectives help us to know what we're getting ready to learn with me, Miss Thomas. So our objective is going to be with counting skills. We're going to know that objects or parts of objects can be counted. So we can count the board, we can count paper, we can count books. We know that objects can be counted. My next objective says counting many objects, one count per item, and demonstrating that the order of counting is always the same. We're going to always start with number one when we're counting. So no matter when we start or where we start, we're going to always start with number one. And our last objective says counting objects and knowing that the last item that we count indicates how many that were counted. So we are going to do more counting today. And we're going to find out whatever we count is that's how many that we've counted. But I always like to start off with a counting book, right? Right. So my book today is called Everybody Counts. Everybody, not everybody, but everybody counts. Let's go quickly over the parts of the book. We have the front cover of the book. We have the back cover of the book. And we have the spine. The spine is what holds the book together. If we did not have a spine, all the pages would just fall down on the floor. So it's very important that we have a front cover, a back cover, and we have a spine that holds it all together. So let's see what everybody counts is all about. I bet it's about numbers. What do you think? Guess what? Look at the first couple of pages. There's numbers on it. Yeah, there's numbers. Let's see what we're getting ready to count. Oh, we're going to help a little girl count. She says, when I wake up feeling lonely, crummy, yucky, and very sad, I bet I know what she likes to do. Can you make a prediction or make a guess on what she likes to do when she's feeling lonely and yucky and sad? Let's turn the page and find out. She says, I count up all my buddies and I'm happy and I'm cheery and glad. I like that when she counts, it makes her feel better. It makes me feel better when I count. I hope when you count, you feel better too. So let's see some of the things that she likes to count that makes her feel good. She says, I count my little hamster and I hold it in my big hand. So here's her hamster, and she only has one. How many hamsters do she have? One. Amazing. Let's see. She says, and I count my older sisters who play the trumpets in the band. So she counts her sisters. So her sisters are 1, 2. How many sisters do she have? You got it. She has 2 sisters. Let's see what else she likes to count. She says, I count my cousin's kittens. Well, let's count the kittens with her. 1, 2, 3. How many kittens does she count? Yes, she counted 3 kittens. We're getting just started with the counting. And the people in the store that I visit every day. So there she is, and she likes to visit the people in the store. So let's count the people. 1, 2, 3, 4. How many people were in the store when she counted them? Yes, she has counted 4 people in the store. And she says she goes to the store every day. And she says, I count my next door neighbors who put pennies in my bank. So she has some neighbors. I bet you have neighbors. Neighbors are the people that live next door to you in your same neighborhood. So let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4, I'm sorry, 4. How many? 4, and she had 5. Oh, here she is, 5. I forgot to count her. 5. How many neighbors she count? 5 neighbors. Let's see. And I count my slinky fish in their bubbly, bubbly tank. Do any of you guys have fish? No, I don't have fish. But let's count them anyway. Let's start over here with her. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How many fish did she count? Yes, she counted 6 fish. Yeah, I like that. And guess what? Look at the smile on her face. So she really do enjoy counting. Well, I enjoy counting with her. I hope you do too. She says, I count my aunts and uncles who visit in their cars. So you ready to count the aunts and uncles? You are? Well, let's do this then. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, there she is, 7. How many aunts and uncles did we count with her? 7. I like yours counting. We're getting pretty good at this. All right. Then it says, and all of my favorite playmates who like to stare at the stars. Look how cool they're laying down looking up at the stars. So we're going to help her count her friends. Are you ready? I'm ready too. Let's start with the little girl in the flower dress. And we're going to go all around the circle. Okay? All right. 1, 2, 3. I hope you're counting with me. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. How many friends or how many her favorite playmates? You got it. She counted 8 of her favorite playmates. Yes. She says, I count my special friends in the stories that I have read. So guess what? She's reading a book like I'm reading a book to you. And she has favorite friends in those books. Excuse me. All right, let's start with the books on this end and let's count them. You ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And have you noticed that they've been putting the number down here for us to count? You didn't see it either? Neither did I. But guess what? Those numbers are down there. So she counted all the favorite friends in her book. She counted 9 friends in the books. 9 books, 9 friends. All right, let's see what's next. And she says, I count my cuddly teddy bears who snuggle in my bed. Well, who doesn't like teddy bears? I like teddy bears. I hope you like teddy bears. Sometimes I like cars too. But for right now, she has teddy bears, and we're going to help her count her teddy bears. Let's start over here and count her teddy bears. You ready? 1, 2, 3. Count with me. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Whew. That's a lot of teddy bears that she has with her, but I bet she loves it. 10 teddy bears is what she counted. 10 teddy bears that snuggle in the bed with her. She says, I am a very lucky person, as anyone can see. Yes, she is a lucky person because when she counts, it makes her feel so much better. Let's count the objects. Let's count the things that she has in the book. She has the friends from the store. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Look, she has the fish. 7. A kitten is 8. And look, she has 9 and 10 things in the box. So she counted 9 things that make her feel so happy. And you know what? I feel so happy because I counted with her And I'm happy because you counted with me with her. That's a great thing. So I like counting. I hope you like counting. This was a pretty cool book. Oh, wow. It says, my buddies can be counted, and they can always count on me. So you ready to count? Let's count because we're going to end the book with some awesome counting. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. She counted 10 objects in her book. She counted so many things, and it's great. I have a question for you. Since we counted 10, can you make a prediction on what comes after 10? Yeah, there's numbers after 10, it is. Did I hear someone say 11? Oh my gosh, yes, 11 comes after 10. I love it. Kiss your brain. Mwah. Smart self. Say, I love myself. Good job for always wanting to count. So that's my book on Everybody Counts. All right, I'm going to put my book back here. I'm going to put our objectives down on the floor, and we're going to get into some amazing counting. Yes, some great counting. Get my paper here. We're going to start off with something real easy. I have a counting board that has a peg in it, and we're going to count. Real easy. How many pegs do you see on my counting board? You see one? I see one too. So 1. So we're going to touch it and count it. You ready? 1. And then we have the number, the symbol to represent 1. So I'm going to ask you, how many red pegs do you see? How many red pegs did you count? Awesome. That was easy. You counted 1. That's so easy. We're going to put that one down. Let's go to another one. Let's look at these pegs. Let's touch it and count it. 1, 2, 3. How many pegs did you count? Yes, you counted 3. Remember when I told you the number that we count 1 per item, and whichever one was last counted, that's how many there are. You're doing it. 1, 2, 3. How many pegs you counted? Let me hear you. Yes, you counted 3 pegs. And this is the symbol for number 3. All right, I'm going to put that one down. Let's get another one. Uh-oh, look like they're going to get harder. But I know you can do it. Let's look at this peg. Let's look at this counting board. We're going to touch it and count it. You ready? Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many pegs did you touch and count with Miss Thomas? Yes, you counted 5 pegs. This is the number 5. This is the symbol for number 5. So I'm going to ask you again. How many pegs did you count? Yes, you counted 5 pegs. Amazing. All right, they may get a little bit harder. Are you ready? Of course you're ready. Whoa. Getting a bigger number. You ready to touch and count? Yes, well, I want you to get on here to touch it and count it with Miss Thomas. All right, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. How many pegs did you just counted? Yes, you counted 7 pegs. And this is the symbol for number 7. I bet some of you guys already knew that symbol. If you did, great. If you didn't, that's okay too. But you know now that that's the symbol for number 7. All right, are you ready for another one? I'm ready for another one. Uh-oh. Dun, 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 dun. You're like, Miss Thomas, that is easy. Well, great. I'm glad it is easy peasy for you. Well, let's count them, okay? Remember, we're going to touch and count, and I'm going to ask you how many we counted. Then we're going to go back through it. I want you to touch and count. You ready? Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. How many of those pegs you just counted? 9. Oh my goodness, yes. This time I want to hear you count. I'll touch it, but I want you to count it. Are you ready? Give me a thumbs up if you are ready. Yeah, baby, let's do it. All right, here we go. Did you count 9? Because I was counting in my brain. If you counted 9, you did fantastic. Yes, there are 9 pigs. This is the symbol for number 9. Good job. Tell yourself, I got this. Yes, you do got this. All right, I'm going to move a lot of those counting pegs down for us. And we're going to do something fun. I have an awesome flower bucket that I keep all my pens in. Remember at the beginning of our lesson, I said that we can count objects? Well, guess what? All my pens are objects. And what we're going to do is, every time I pull a pen out, we're going to count. And when I'm done counting, you are going to tell me how many pens we counted in all together. Are you ready? I'm ready. Let's do this, okay? Here we go. I'm going to pull the first pen out. 1. Awesome. 2. Great. 3. 4. 5. 6. Good. Keep going. 7. Yes. 8. Keep going. 9. Whoa. Keep going. 10. Well, what comes after 10? 11. Yes. Keep going. 12. Oh, keep going. 13. Keep going. 14. Keep going. 15. Keep going. 16. Yes, you're getting up there. 17. Whoa. 18. Whoa. 19. Good. 20. Uh-oh, I still have a couple more in there. Well, what comes after 20? Keep going. 21. One more, and 22. Wow. Ding, 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 ding. We counted 22 pens. And you're probably asking, Miss Thomas, why do you have all those pens? I don't know. I just like having a lot of pens, but you know what? They were great to count with. So I'm going to put this container down. I'm going to put all our pens, all the pens, back inside the container. Yes, and guess what? They do work. I like them for us to use them in my classroom. So we counted 22 pens. 22 pens. Let's put those pens right there. 22 pens. All right. Miss Thomas is going to put that down there. I'm going to move some things. Now we're going to do some more counting. I have my whiteboard over here. I'm going to set it up here. And we're going to build some things, and we're going to count them. You're like, what are we going to build, Miss Thomas? I'm glad you asked. We are going to start off with some buttons. We're going to build a button wall, and we're going to count the buttons. Are you ready to do that with me? Oh, yeah. Everybody give me a holy moly, guacamole. Yes. All right, so we're going to pull some buttons out, okay? It doesn't matter what the buttons are. We're just going to build a button wall. And we're going to make sure the buttons are easy for us to see. There's one button. I'm just going to put the buttons up here. And then you are going to tell me, are you going to count the buttons with me? If you want to do some colors, hey, I'm okay with that too. I am all right with that. So we're going to build a button wall. And then you're going to count those buttons for me. All right, I'm going to keep going. We're going to put a few more buttons on here. A few more buttons on this wall. I got to dig them all out my bag. I'm going to dig them all out. Few more buttons. Let's see what else I got on here. Let's see. Let's put that button right there. All right. So I made a button wall. And you are going to count the buttons with me. Are you ready? Let's do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And some of you are going like, hey, Miss Thomas, that looks like a pattern. Guess what it is? I wasn't trying to make a pattern, but it is a pattern. So I'm going to pull out another pen or mark over here, and you guys are going to help me count the buttons. I want to know which button is first on my button wall. Which button is first on my button wall? So we got the green, so the first button is first. Yes. Second is the third button. Third. What comes after third? Fourth. Oh my gosh, you guys are just killing me. You're so smart. And fifth. That's how we counted another way with our button wall. So our first button is first, second, third, fourth, fifth. Did you know you can count like that? Yes, you can count like that. You can go home, or you can stay in your home and ask your mom, your dad, your big brother, your big sister, your aunt, your uncle, grandma, and grandpa. Say, hey, I want to build a button wall, or a shoe wall, a sock wall, a spoon wall, or a snack wall, and you want to count what comes first, second, third, fourth, fifth. I like that button wall. Can we make another button wall? Cool. All right, let's take these buttons off. How about that we make a different button wall? Yeah, we can make a different button wall. How about a circle button wall? Okay, look, there's a little piece that's right there. All right, this is a circle button wall. Remember, Miss Thomas just putting the buttons up there. We are just making a button wall, and we're going to count the button wall. We're going to count the button wall. This time, I don't think I'm making a pattern. I'm just making sure I got all kind of cool buttons up on my wall that you can help me count with. All right, so there's some buttons. Are you ready? Yes. So let's count. What comes first? A blue button. What kind of button comes next? A red button. We have a green button, which is third. Another green button, he's a big button, he's fourth. And then a blue button, he's fifth. So if I count the regular way, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, we're still doing good because we're counting. But I want to know what comes first. So we say first, second, third, fourth, fifth. Oh, I'm loving it. All right, let's take our circle buttons down. And how about we do some cube wall? How about we do a cube wall? You're like, Miss Thomas, what do you mean a cube wall? Well, I have some cubes, and we're going to put those cubes up here. Here's a purple cube. I'm going to put it up there. Here is a yellow cube. I'm going to put there. Then I have a red cube. Because remember I told you in the beginning that we can count all kinds of objects? Absolutely, we can count all kinds of objects. And we're counting objects. We counted pegs. We counted buttons. We counted pens, all kind of crazy pens. We counted in the book. We counted different things with the little girl. So now we're on to some cubes. Are you ready? Of course we're ready. Let's get ready to count them. You ready? We're going to count them the regular way first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many cubes do we have? 5. I'm going to throw something else in there on you. Let's look at the colors. Can you tell me the colors of the cube? You can. Well, you better go on and help me tell me the colors of these cubes. Here we go. What color is that one? Purple. You're amazing. What color is that one? Yellow. Fantastic. What color is that one? Red. Awesome. What color is that one? Green. So cool. And what color is that one? Orange. Like, wow. You know your colors. You're learning how to count. Now let's see which one comes first. The purple is first. The yellow is second. The red is third. The green is fourth. And the orange is fifth. You want to try it again? Yes. First, second, third, fourth, fifth. We did an amazing job at counting. You guys are just doing so great. It makes me so happy that we are counting together. But friends, that is all the time I have with you today. But I want you to always do what? Yes, always count. If you don't have like the objects that Miss Thomas have, you can count pennies. You can count your socks. You can count your brothers and your sisters. You can go count some spoons. You can count your clothes. You can count, if you have animals in your house, pets, you can count your pets. So no matter what you have in your house, you can always count. Remember, the item that you counted last is always the item that is there. Like I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5 objects. And the last one I said was 5. That's how many in all I have. So counting is amazing. Just like the little girl in the book, counting makes me happy and cheery. And counting with you makes me happy and cheery. So until next time, my friends, you keep counting, and I'm going to see you soon, okay? Bye, friends.